Are you ready to master the art of visibility, magnetism, and client attraction? If so, give me a super awesome emoji in the comments. This is a very exciting topic to get into. And if you're new to my world, I just wanted to say welcome and hello. Lovely to meet you. My name is Katie Joy, and I help coaches and consultants or female entrepreneurs package up irresistible signature offers and set up the digital infrastructure to win back time. So this is particularly good if you've got all these different pieces of the emails and this and that, you haven't really put it all together, or you see people with funnels and opt-ins and lower ticket offers and course sales, and you're wondering how do we glue that all together, then I'm your girl. But the thing is, none of these funnels and systems are going to work if you don't have, guess, traffic. If you don't have visibility, if you don't have traffic. How are you getting the traffic into the top of the funnel, whatever system that you have in place? I'm a strong believer in, especially for coaches and consultants, in organic funnels. And what are they? They're just simply getting your message in front of the right people, starting a conversation, and exchanging or offering what it is. And so that can be as simple as a video, a message, a call, a booked in to whatever it is you have to offer. So what we have today is we're going to talk about that art of visibility. I said magnetism and client attraction. So firstly, with visibility, when you're looking at that, I had a viral TikTok video, and what it was at the beach. I couldn't resist posting it, but at the beach, there was all of this foam that came through, like really high foam, these waves of foam, and they would come through and just cover you, but you could still breathe underneath it. And I was out there, I was actually afraid, but I was out there, my son's in the background, I'm doing this selfie, and this big foam wave came, and then I turned it into a GIF or GIF, whatever, and it was going bing, 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 bing over me like this. And this got thousands and thousands of views. But do you think I made any sales from it? Take a guess. No, I didn't, because getting visible in front of people who aren't your ideal clients is useless. It's nothing. It's like worthless. Whereas I was visible the other day in front of 4 people. Not many people made a sale if you're visible in front of the right people. So when we're talking about, you know, visibility or getting in front of people, really it's so important to make sure that they are or could be your ideal clients. And that's going back to knowing exactly, who you're helping and all that sort of thing. So then we look at magnetism. What makes someone magnetic? What makes you magnetic? What makes people magnetic? If we think about it, it's when they're authentic, especially in business. I think what makes you magnetic for people to purchase from you in business? Well, if you're authentic, if you're true, if you're doesn't matter, and you're going to attract, that comes back into client attraction, which is the next one. So when you are authentically you, like I'm authentically me now. I'm quite energy, I would say extrovert. I'm very like overflowing vibration wise. And so the people that are drawn to me, they enjoy that energy. They like that energy. And I've had people say things to me like, "Oh, I don't like your rainbows that you put up there," or like they really haven't liked who I am or the energy that I have. And that's what happens when you be authentic online, but they're not my ideal client, and that's 100% fine. And if anything like that ever happens, actually only ever happened once, but if it does, then it's kind of good, because you want to be able to attract the people in who resonate with you and then repel the people who aren't. If I did work with that person, they're completely different, very corporate, very strict, very straightforward, and they're not going to have a big laugh. They're not going to, celebrate with me. If someone, in our masterminds, I'll be like, woo, and I'll have a bit of fun. They're going to really put their not like things like that, right? So being authentic, especially if you're working with people in your business, it's the perfect way. Be more of yourself. I think as women, especially if we think about the what's it called, the sister wound or something like that, and and the witches burned at the stake and all those sort of things in the past, is like, and shh, be quiet, you should be seen and not heard. Where that's just a woman, like, go, like, in the part, you go and look after the kids, and don't talk, this is man's business. So we've been kind of conditioned to be small and not be your full self. So I challenge you, I make a challenge for you to show up big, take up space, be your authentic self, be your whoever you are, whatever your authentic self looks like. But show up as that and don't hold back. Do not hold back, because life is simply too short. It's too short to pretend. It's too short to compare yourself to others. It's too short to put other people on a pedestal, to have self doubt. Yes, imposter syndrome is a real thing, but I have spent a lot of time wallowing in all sorts of imposter and self doubt, and I tell you, there is nothing good that comes out of it. Nothing good that comes out of it, apart from poverty. So if you have a high threshold for struggle, then yeah, stay in self doubt. But if you really want to rise and grow and make impact and inspire others, yes, you can have imposter syndrome, but you have to find a way to shift yourself out of the low vibration of self doubt, fear, worry, scarcity. Personally, for myself, I have a playlist, which I'm happy to share if anyone would like it, of YouTube videos that I listen to. I spend a lot of time in meditation, which sounds so weird because I'm not really a person, I don't consider myself someone who is sitting there meditating every day or even has time for that. I do not consider myself that. Yet I probably meditate an hour a day, which sounds insane to me, but it's because every night and every morning I put on these YouTube videos, these kind of hypnosis videos, and they're really shift, like, I don't know, they work for me because they've get me thinking about my body, they get me like shifting beliefs, they've helped move. That's what's worked for me. That's how I've kind of, if I'm in this mindset, like, you'll find you can, if you look for it. I just believe, like, you've got that intention, you wanna move from it, you wanna find something that's gonna shift you, and music is another great one, or I might listen to certain songs and music, then it will shift you out of that, and you wanna learn how to shift yourself out of it, because you are gonna feel it. I love movement as well. Like, movement, I'll often walk, listen to music, listen to this and that, and then you'll shift to move your vibration. So, what were we getting off a little bit off track then? I think it was about being magnetic and attracting people in. So, the other thing with client attraction that I wanted to talk about is being energetically open to having more clients. Now, that's going to sound weird because you're thinking, of course, I want new clients, of course, I want new sales. But I cannot emphasize enough how many times in a done for you service model that I have operated on before, I have energetically, absolutely repelled clients by not texting back, texting back later, or just not showing up right because I know I can't take on another client because I know I'm fully booked, or I can't handle it, or I'd want to say yes because I know I can really help them, but I don't really have the capacity, and I know that I'm gonna just work all these late nights trying to, like, deliver for them because I know that they need it and I can help, or something like that. So then you kind of like energetically repelling. So take a little snapshot of yourself now. Are you in a position, do you feel abundantly open to receiving new clients, or are you in a position that you feel energetically closed off for new clients? Because that can be, just take a little second, like take a minute and check in on yourself on that one. So you want to, and if you are energetically closed because you're fully booked or doing too much or whatever, we need to have a chat because we can rework things. So you've got a portion that makes it more scalable, an area of your business where you're able to take on more clients without it being that huge amount of time investment on your behalf. Okay, so that's client attraction. We also wanted to say asking. So with client attraction, we want to be able to ask as well. So making requests that have, I call them hand raiser posts or hand raiser questions, because like often if you're doing stories, you can put a poll sticker up or something. And then if people are responding effectively, they're raising their hand and saying, yes, this is me. I'm interested. Talk to me more, basically. And so, but you have to put that out there first. I worked with a client, absolutely amazing, beautiful person, but they gave so much value, but never talked about what they could offer. So you have to remember to ask for or express what you're offering and what the next step is for people. So if you're listening to this and thinking, well, I'm interested in like I mentioned a few times in this thing as well, like with the sales funnel process, with building out your digital infrastructure, just ask me about that. I can help map it out for you, map out a strategy, completely giving that to you, no obligation. If you're looking at creating and crafting your offers that are going to be, so you're more energetically open and able to take on more, let's have a conversation about it. So I've mentioned these things through it. So you'll know, okay, I know that's how she can help me with it. So with client attraction, we have to make sure that we are actually offering what the next step is. And what I did write some notes down here, but I cannot read it. I'm like, I did write some notes, but I have no idea what word that is. It's like a doctor's handwriting. Anyway, moving forward, making sure we're clear on exactly, how we can help people. So mastering the art of visibility. Let's wrap it up. We spoke about visibility, magnetism, and client attraction. With visibility, thinking about when you're getting visible, it's in front of the ideal client and speaking and resonating with the message that they're currently thinking at. So not too high level, meeting people where they're at, right? Magnetic, so being authentic, being confident, being on purpose, having your, well, that's what I believe is magnetic as well, having your purpose, having your mission. That I strive to help women have freedom, fun, and financial independence. And that's because I believe more money needs to be in the hands of women. And my story does come because I was in a difficult situation in a marriage. I don't even know how I got myself in that situation, to be honest. But anyway, and then, ended up being in uncomfortable situations because I put all my investment, elsewhere. And that was a difficult situation. So if you are empowered as a woman, then you can have more beautiful relationships, not codependent relationships, or not in situations that you don't want to be in. And also women are fantastic, I believe, just inequality anyway. So the belief in equality and in no matter what passport, nationality, all of that things. I've traveled to over 55 countries all over the world. I spent 12 years living abroad. I didn't even have an Australian accent because I'd spent so many years living in different countries. So I have this huge desire, which I love in my program that we get to sponsor. This is one of my best things about when people on board and come in a mastermind or extra services, is because we sponsor an Indonesian person to learn digital marketing skills, virtual assistant skills to a woman, so then she's able to earn money online. And I spent a lot of years in Indonesia, so I love being able to give back and do that thing. And I wish I could do it on a much bigger scale, but there we go in the future. So what was I talking about? So we've got the visibility, magnetism, and the client attraction part. Bringing in the right people, being you, being authentic, and people being clear about what it is you do, and have you ever felt like, do you feel your own vibration? So I know when I'm vibrating low, I can feel it, and I tend to not want to be around people. And I don't know if you can feel that vibration in yourself when you're feeling like really introverted or low. Some people will think that that doesn't even exist for me, but yes, I assure you that it does. But you can feel that really closed off energy. And then you can feel that open energy. And I believe that comes also with service. So before I had this video, I've come in with a sense of service. I've come in with a intention of service, as an intention of connection, as an intention of being something to someone, giving some sort of aha moment to a person that's going to help move them forward, help change the trajectory of their life. So that was kind of the divine guidance, like getting into that beautiful channeling almost state before I do my live videos. And I don't think about money or anything like that. I just think about being of service, delivering a message that's going to impact and change and be of something to someone. Because I've been here now for 17 minutes, and I just, that's all I want. I want this message to help someone and move them through positively, and maybe be a ripple effect in whatever stage of business that they're at. Anyway, I hope this has been real. I hope that's been you. I hope you've had a change. I hope you've went, yes. That's what I needed to hear today. Anyway, if any of this resonated, if you would like to know how to work together, there's lots of different packages, even starting at like $62 a week. So I want to make sure everyone has the chance to get the support that they need. And yes, just send me a message or book in a clarity call. That's at claritycall.biz. And so the specialties in the digital business infrastructure, we actually have partnered with this incredible all-in-one marketing platform, and also in packaging up and really creating those signature, higher value, irresistible offers. Hope you have a really beautiful day and enjoyed this video, and I look forward to connecting you in any way. So pop into the comments, anything, pop in where you're from or replay, and I will go back and check that out and write to you, because it'd be lovely to connect with you. Have an awesome day, and thanks for being here. Bye.